What's going on, guys? Welcome to Firewatch. So, I don't know when this game came out. It came out sometime in this month, I think. But I watched a bit of it, and I was like, wow, I really want to play this game. So I finally bought it, and I'm playing it. So, without further ado, let's begin. New game. Let's go. Boulder, Colorado, 1975. Way before I was born. Okay. It's Julia. Hello, Julia. I see you. Sliding in your DMs. Maybe. Oh, I forgot to press X. It's about my age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. About to slide in her DMs. I'm drunk. So, to be honest, you're pretty is the best way to go. Oh, sorry, my bad. Clear my throat. You're pretty, she says coolly. You are not, you are a future hangover. What? You reply confused. Somebody should buy you a cheeseburger, she says. She flags down a waiter, and 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend. Told you, that's the way to go. Oh, I'm in an elevator. Kind of just on my own. Pick up the backpack. Oh, look, I need it. Can I get out? Oh, here we are. I like the music. It's really cool. It's really chill. Is this our truck? Let's get in. You know. You can put it in the passenger seat, you put it in the back where it might get lost. Never mind. Date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts, it's great. You move in, you share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Julia wants to get a dog. There's a scruffy undersized beagle. Julia is in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German Shepherd. Nothing bad happens to Julia while walking the dog. It's badass. Right. But Mayhem, come on. That is a great name for a dog. But Bucket is a horrible name. Let's go for Shepherd. Mayhem's an excellent dog. He loves wrestling with you in the park and goes with Julia on her runs, even though he's too big to bring to school. Julia loves him all the same. Mayhem is a friend, child, and a pet all rolled into one. Love it. Good old Mayhem. 1979. You talk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30, and the heat still radiates off the high desert. What do you think about kids? She asks. Kids, they're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have a couple of little idiots, that'd be pretty good, to be honest. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I'd like that, you say. These kids are going to be screwed up enough. It's probably for the best that their parents are hitched. You say she's absolutely right, because that's the only option. You say that. Oh. I'm in the middle of nowhere. Let's have a look. No fireworks, don't forget to check in. You're in their country. Learn to live with bears. Right. Just walk, let's go. Are we hiking or something? I just decided to take a drink. It's Thursday night, and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call, you're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a few... Wow. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. You get mad, you ignore her. Let's ignore her. You don't touch each other all night. The next day you feel guilty for being so angry and ask her about her evening. She says it was great. You hold onto any tiny hill or resentment. You make some coffee and go to work. Yes, you go to work. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. You pose and flex like He-Man. You photograph. You throw a secret model. What I'd do is probably pose and flex like my skinny frame. Let's do that. I look awesome. You don't have to tell me that. I already know. Oh. Little drop there. Back hiking again. Oh, look at the zoom. What's this say? 2 forks. 8 more miles still. Wow. What happened? Did he just freeze? 1982. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking mayhem at night. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from far places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Oh. Mayhem runs away. May me moo fuck do dog dog dog, Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she is stressed. Clearly. You confront the attacker. You scare him away, you beat his gobble. I'd scare him. Don't fight, so you scare him away. You reach into your pocket like you've got a gun and threaten to kill. You manage to get all three of you. He runs away. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say, okay, you don't want to go that way either. Walk by the river. 1984. Plans to have kids gets waylaid by work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It is a great job. Associate department chair. She wants to move. Come on, we're not going to ruin her dream, possibly. You ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that would be hard, but she'll do it if you don't want to move. I'd move if I didn't have the option. You tell her not to pass it up if it's what she wants. She agrees and she flies back to Boulder 3 times. That's a long way, actually, isn't it? I don't mind much. Yeah, Denver to Connecticut is quite a long way. I say Denver, I mean Colorado. Julia is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to just 2 days prior. She was found crying in the stairwell. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. You make macaroni and drink wine? No, that's the smartest idea. See that? After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they are worried that Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She's 41. Well, I don't have an option. Have to be secret. Oh, journal. Wow. Is that what I look like? Mayhem is getting older. He's got silver hair down his back and slows down at night. You and Julia walk him to the bar to see your friends and it feels like nothing has changed. She goes back to the university. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She's devastated. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children like little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes she goes into pain believing her dad is at the door. Oh. You tell her family they're crushed. They're crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. 1988. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. Damn, Daniel. Sorry. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else. Someone with 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple of months. You are determined to take part. Which one? Let's try it myself. Come on. Back out in the wilderness. The graphics are actually pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Oh. Wasn't the straightest. Oh, there's a little deer. Don't know what the stag. There we go. It's impossibly hard. The worst is when you get mad at her, like when she tries to cook her own food. You can't do anything without her, and she can't do anything without you. Oh. When she goes to sleep, you stay up for a few hours, drinking on the deck, watching baseball in the summer, college basketball in the winter, drinking then too. You start going out after you put her to bed. The first time you do it, you worry about her getting up and walking around while you're gone. But a chair in front of the bedroom door, you trust her that she sleeps like a rock. Come on, we could trust her, you can't put a chair in front of the door. You're in the same bar at the boring end of Pearl Street. It's nice there. Over time you tell Sheila, the bartender, everything. It's a huge weight off. You're home and in bed by 1 AM a couple of nights a week. You look forward to those nights. One night you stopped at a DUI checkpoint. You blow up .10 and are taken to jail for the night. You were considered trying to hide it, but you tell your sister-in-law Susan. Good old Susan. Julia's parents take the next plane from Australia. They can't believe the state your house is in. Then they tell you Julia's come to live with them. You don't argue, you say you'll visit soon. A few weeks go by. And in the paper shop, you take it. Must be the ranger job kind of thing, whatever it was. I take it. I forgot to press X. Damn. Here we go.